Today, Donald Trump began openly supporting Vladimir Putin like no one could have ever imagined. It started with an unprecedented vote at the United Nations, followed up by shockingly terrifying comments in Trump's latest press conference. Keep watching to see the insane shift the United States went through today, and as always, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. So earlier today, there was a major vote in the United Nations. They passed a resolution asking Russia to end its war on Ukraine. Now, this vote doesn't actually do anything. They can't force Russia to stop fighting, but these types of votes are used by countries around the world to declare their stance on an issue. Now here's the thing, in this vote condemning Russia for invading Ukraine, Donald Trump's administration voted no. That's right, Trump made the United States vote against asking Russia to stop invading Ukraine. This vote was ultimately used to show which countries supported Russia. The only countries who voted in favor of Russia were authoritarian nations, such as Belarus and North Korea. Even China, one of Russia's closest allies, abstained from voting because they do not fully support Russia's war. Trump just declared to the entire planet that he thinks it's okay for Russia to invade and attack its neighbors. And if abandoning democratic countries at the United Nations wasn't bad enough, later this afternoon, Trump hosted a press conference in the White House. And during questioning at this press conference, a reporter asked Trump about how he keeps calling President Zelensky in Ukraine a dictator, and if he thought that Vladimir Putin was also a dictator. And what was Trump's response? Well, he couldn't answer. He flat out refused to call Vladimir Putin a dictator. Take a look.
If you call Zelensky a dictator, would you use the same words regarding Putin?
I don't use those words lightly. I think that we're going to see how it all works out. Let's see what happens. I think we have a chance of a really good settlement between various countries. And, you know, you're talking about Europe, and you're talking about Ukraine as part of that whole situation. The other side has a lot of support also. So let's see how it all works out. It might work out. Look, you can never make up lives. The one thing you can make up the money, but you can't make up the lives. A lot of lives lost. I think probably a lot more lives than people are talking about. It's been a rough war, but I think we're close to getting it solved. Go ahead.
Trump says that he doesn't use the word dictator lightly, but it sounds like he just doesn't use the word to describe his friends. Over the course of the day, Donald Trump all but declared the United States a friend and possible future ally of Vladimir Putin's Russia. This goes beyond things like draining the swamp or shaking up the government. It looks like Donald Trump is actively trying to destroy our alliances and everything our democracy is meant to stand for. And to keep up with the ever more disgraceful Trump administration, be sure to leave a like and subscribe.